Fun adventure today. A friend of ours called. A four-wheeler he had sold years ago was apparently over a bank and down in a ravine. I guess the guy he sold it to never transferred the title, who then sold it to somebody who never transferred the title, and that person dumped it outside of Hungry Horse, Montana. And the Forest Service basically said, you got to come get this thing. You've got a dead four-wheeler registered to you in a stream. If you don't get it, we're going to remove it for you. I don't know whether helicopter, something, but several $1,000s. So we got the old Ford running. There it is. We got the old Ford running. We're going to go down the hill because we can't get our cat down the hill on the trailer. We'll just dump the truck. So the guy is bringing his cat. That's Uncle Scott. The same guy I got the Willie's Jeep from. He's going to bring his cat. He's going to drive it down the road. He's closer to the bottom of the hill. We're going to put his cat on our trailer, tow it to Hungry Horse, plow up this Forest Service road, and winch this thing 150, 200 feet back up onto the road and drag it down to the truck. It's quite an adventure, especially with the biggest storm of 5 or 6 years barreling down on us. Sounds like a blast.
Well, they won't drag once the bulldozer's on.
Mine's rolling.
And mine tried to roll.
So our adventure started out a little exciting with a couple of stuck trailer brakes. Once we got those freed up, we then have to get this whole conglomeration down Powerhouse Hill without jackknifing it and putting it into the ditch. That's not necessarily a guarantee. Rolling the trailer bed back, I wasn't quite as concerned as I probably should have been about what it would be like to get that little tractor up on top. And when it showed up, a little 2-cylinder John Deere bucket loader, proved to be a bit of a tricky girl.
Oh dear.
Quick reaction by Scott there saved the day, and it became clear that if we're going to get her on, we need to be 100% dead level. So Dad pulled her forward, we straddled the crown of the road, and gave it another shot, once all the rush hour traffic died down.
Well, Scott, do you want to tell the whole sordid tale of how this happened?
There's not much to say. I sold it to a kid, and he never transferred the title into his name. He sold it to somebody else. That kid never transferred it into his name, and so it's all legally it's on me still because the title's still in my name. And somehow it got to the bottom of a ravine on the South Fork of the Flathead River, down a steep embankment, and we're on our way to winch it out with a bulldozer. Hopefully. It's snow up to our butts.
I mean, they traced it with your serial number?
Yeah.
Do we have any idea how long it's been up there?
No, I sold it about 3-4 years ago. I don't know when Frank sold it, the kid I sold it to. And the only reason it was found is the Forest Service contracted a mountain lion hunter to track a lion, and the lion hunter found it. And if he had just kept his mouth shut, we wouldn't be doing this.
Well,
I mean, I guarantee you, nobody could have ridden that thing,
down the hill.
Yeah.
It's so far down, nobody notices it from the road.
And even if there was somebody's been reported missing, you ever heard about that. But, the critters.
We're at Home Depot, waiting on the kid who sold the four-wheeler to the kid who dumped it and left it. So we're just checking chains. 56 John Deere. What number is this crawler? 420, 420 John Deere. 440 John Deere, little bucket crawler, 1956. So we're trying to keep the deck level until it's all the way back. Then throw the tractor in reverse and sort of go for it. Oh, she slid a little, but it's on the ground. They get it, excuse my language, how the bleep did they get it down there? Holy hell. Holy hell. That's the Flathead River. Okay, this is going to take a little thinking. No, I don't see it. Yeah, we got kind of a slope right here. I guess there's nothing for it but to head down.
You want a rope to guide you down? I've got a
Wiser, dumber words were never spoken. I couldn't film and do this at the same time. Basically, I started over the edge, pulling a light rope behind me that we were later going to tie to the winch cable and drag it down. And then I sort of controlled fell down the hill in the snow.
Okay, so you got the yellow one?
Yeah, I got the yellow one up here.
And you're going to holler at us? It's going to be hard to hear you over the river. There's the bike. Oh, hell, did they get it all the way down here? Fudge. I went down in the wrong spot. Ah, shit. Ah, shoot. Trees are dumping crap on me. Okay. We're going to need to reset the rope. Shit, I got to find a way to crawl up there. Okay. I'm not going to be able to film right now. There she is. There's what's got to go. So, back up, re-rig the rope down. They're going to start the dozer. I can play out the winch so I can pull it down. I'm trying to figure out, you can see that handlebar's folded in there. And this fender is folded over, so the back rack is bent. I'm trying to figure out where I can possibly grab it, where we won't just rip it to shreds. I was trying to figure out how the heck they got it down here. It's crazy. Hungry Horse Dam is just up above us. We're in a spillway if they have to dump a bunch of water, but it's the wrong time of year for that. Well, if I hear sirens, I'm going to spider monkey this. Maybe if I go around the rear axle, both sides somehow, sort of a double hitch. Be nice to not do too much more damage to it. Either way, it's got to come out, and the fines for leaving it here are greater than the machine itself. So if we destroy it in the attempt, I guess so be it. We're down here picking up somebody else's goddamn mess anyways. Sorry. Gosh darn mess. Anyways. I hear the tractor. I better get ready. How in the world did they get it down here? Maybe you could have brought a drift boat up, rolled it onto a drift boat somehow. Found by a mountain lion tracker, brought in to remove an aggressive male lion. Doesn't that make you fun? Crawling underneath all this stuff, knowing they found it looking for a man-eater. Oh heck. Well, let's see what happens.
So, man-eater might be a bit of a exaggeration, but yeah, looking for a big lion up here. Found the four-wheeler. Old timer stopped when we were loading the cat later, and he said this is a pretty common place for them to dump stolen goods. Who knows? Maybe that's what happened to it. Pulling the winch line down worked pretty well. Ended up pulling it with 1/4-inch nylon and then 1/2 inch. Daisy chained.
That's it? Yeah. Alright, I gotta re-rig. Give me a second.
So I used the 1/2 inch nylon to make sort of a quadruple hitch. I doubled it over, and I wrapped it around the axle on either side of the sprocket, and then brought it back up to the hook. It gave me 4 strands of old, kind of weedy 1/2 inch nylon rope. It proved to be strong enough, but I guess that wasn't necessarily inherent first glance.
Okay! Give her a tug, see what she does.
Oh, cable's moving. Alright, so it's in gear.
A little more.
Look at those front wheels. I think the shift linkage is broken. I can't seem to get it out of gear. Don't go that way. I can't quite ride on it, but I can let it tow me. Just gonna slide by that tree. Yeah. Oh, crap. There's a tree right there.
This is just one of those videos where it doesn't do it justice. Unfortunately, this is our new camera, right? Our new Christmas camera, and it said video stabilization, but it's only when it takes pictures. It's absolute crap. It's going back to Amazon. Not even gonna mention here. But yeah, there were times like right here when that four-wheeler was just, it was above my head. That's how steep it was. I could not climb this hill without being pulled.
Honestly, doesn't look that bad.
It's total. Wait till you see the other side.
Right side,
Oh.
oh yeah. Got wheels, little fuck.
all in all, the whole project went so much better than I expected. I mean, it just went up basically without a hitch. I had to have him run the tractor and give me some slack one time so that I could shake it past a tree. Other than that, I was able to just grab the front of it, bounce it around, and it would pop up and over just about everything. The old John Deere puttered along, pulled in that cable without so much as a hitch. It was anticlimactic, which I suppose nothing wrong with that. Not on a day like this.
Take that rope off. He's going to drive ahead. Try to steer it a little, I guess.
No steering. One of the front wheels is broken off.
One of the front wheels are broke off.
It's hanging on by the shop.
Okay?
Go.
It does answer the question of how they got it down there. They fell.
Straight down?
I guess. Wait till you see the front of it.
They were right down here.
Alcohol is probably involved.
Holy cow, they got it up. Onward and forward, or whatever. No reason to stop now. Wait, does anybody know how long it's been down there?
No idea.
Years?
I wouldn't say years, but maybe it's in a spot where no one can see it unless they made a saw off the river. But
Do we need to clean any of this?
what's that?
Do we need to clean any of this up, or is it okay?
No, you said
It's probably going to be all filled in by tomorrow night.
Honestly, it went so much better than expected, and we were in and out, and maybe 2 inches of extra snowfall while we were there. 4 since we started our little adventure. Forest Service was happy. We were happy. No one got hurt. It was a good day.
It's the last stretch. Just got to get the truck drug around out of the road.
Man, I hate this new camera. I'm so sorry. The quality of this footage would have been so much better. Who knows, maybe I'll try to do it in post, but on iMovie, the windows get so tiny and the computer thinks for hours. Stupid thing. Uh-oh. Yeah, that was the beginning of a fair bit of frustration. I think we tried 3 times. We relocated the truck to try to get it a little more level. The problem was it just wouldn't climb the deck anymore. I think we were slightly steeper here. I think the deck was slipperier, the temperatures had dropped, and the cat was caked in snow, although you'd think it'd be caked in snow before. So it was time for some out-of-the-box thinking.
What if we let it climb up on chains? Is that going to destroy them? This might be a really dumb idea. Whoa! Stop! So the idea works.
Yeah, we must have been right almost there. trailer to come down.
Almost. They're kind of backing off at an angle here. I think it'll be okay though. I'll let Dad look at it. Oh! Come on. Whoa! That worked. I don't know if that worked slick, but it did work.
Will you just pull that off and put a new one on right here? Sure, go.
Think that's all that's wrong?
Yeah, honestly.
New, straighten the tie rod in.
Yeah, is this going to your house?
I don't know yet.
So is it going to my house to start with?
Yeah, I'll probably end up with the thing, and a little bit of welding and whatnot. The whole frame is tweaked and racked, but you know, at least it was a good running machine. If it hasn't sat in the river for a while, so we'll have to check and make sure it's not all full of rust and nastiness. But why not take it out to the rock pile and turn it into a work bike? You know, it certainly isn't worth having the frame straightened and stuff like that. But yeah, regardless, who knows? Now we just got to end the way we start, getting this thing back up Powerhouse Hill. This time, obviously, without the cat on us. We unloaded at the bottom, powered right up it without a problem. The satisfactory end to a fun little afternoon adventure. I don't know why, but we love doing stuff like this. Not that we want to do it for you for free, but yeah, it was actually kind of a hoot. It's probably more stressful pulling that cat all the way up through Columbia Falls to Hungry Horse than it was to get the machine out of the river. Thanks for watching. Well, we're going to get this video up soon. It's really long overdue. This is how to run the valves on an NHC 250 Cummins. This happens to be the non-top stop injectors, although that's just a difference in injector timing. And I promised it a while ago and just never got it done. If you're new to the channel and you liked what you saw, why don't you throw us a bone here and leave us a like or maybe a subscribe. Helps keep us warm in these cold Montana winters. And make sure that the pipeline of foolishness never runs dry.